start from, tell me about um, do you know where your great great grandparents are from or no?
Great great grandparents. All right, my uh, great great grand.
Or let's go the other way. So start with your parents. Where were they from? We'll go backward in time.
Oh, my mother was born in New York. My father was born where he died.
What part of New York is your mom from?
Oh, Saranac.
Do you remember her birthday?
Mother's?
Yeah.
Yes, February 2nd, 1897.
And your father? Where was he born? What city and state?
Uh, he was born in Royalton, Vermont, and August 2nd, 1893.
Okay. Do you remember those things about Grandpa's parents or no?
Uh, Harcourt was born in what was the other New York name that let's see. Okay, Potwin, I think, New York.
Okay.
And he grew up in Kansas City, Kansas. His father ran a horse-drawn bus, you know, the cable car, I guess they called it. And his father moved to Vermont as a farmer, and at that time, his wife was born in Sharon. Your grandma, my, let's see, Gramps' mother's mother.
Wait, where was Grandpa's dad born?
Grandpa's dad's the one that was born in New York.
Okay. And do you know his birthday? Probably not.
His birthday, I was think, his was the 2nd of August, and mother's was the 2nd of January, I think. Well, maybe I better not tell those.
That's okay.
Yeah, I better not.
And then Grandpa's mom, do you know where she was born?
Yes, I do, and I need to get out of Vermont name. But she was born in Vermont. Was on the White River, and that's the one that had the hotel. The father had a hotel.
Oh, I see why you're saying that.
Yeah. They came down from Canada, and they spoke French.
Who?
Grandma, her name was Laurie. The Lauries spoke French.
And they were Grandpa's
Grandpa's,
maternal grandmother?
yes, maternal grandmother.
And father
Yeah.
came from Canada, from French Canada.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then, do you know maiden names? Do you know Grandpa's mother's maiden name?
Grandpa's mother's. Harcourt Ford. Huh. His father's name was Siney. His mother's name was,
What do you mean his father's name was Siney?
well, that was a nickname
Oh, for Harcourt?
for Harcourt's father.
Harcourt's father's nickname.
Was Siney.
Okay, what was his real name?
I know it, but I've got it written down over there. If you would like
Okay.
to have me dig it out.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
There we go. Alright, so tell me what you can about this. We'll go way back here. Who's this?
Oh, you know something? The Macintoshes, I've got really some good stuff in the that's printed up.
Well, we'll go through it. So do you know whose name that is? Are you able to read any of that? This is somebody's parent.
That's my grandfather, Lyle McIntosh, and this is John McIntosh. That person is.
And that would be his great-great... Or...
This, Eliza Dutton. I don't know the Duttons.
So John McIntosh would be your great-great-grandfather?
I would expect so.
And what... Do you know anything about John McIntosh or no?
No, I don't really.
You know his name.
I know his name.
Alright.
And
How about any of these folks? Do you know anything about them? The Burbanks or the...
Aaron Burbank.
Who was it that founded? Who founded Royalton?
I'm sorry?
Which one of the Macintoshes was the founder of Royalton?
It wasn't Macintoshes were in Bethel.
Bethel, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it was I think a John, but
But it's not that one.
what generation I don't know without
Well,
looking.
it was 1650 or something.
Yeah, that's before this, because this is the 1800s.
1650. My grandmother was born. She was a Burbank, though.
1850.
Yeah. Why don't I get the Macintosh stuff? Because do you mind?
No.
Okay.